let's talk about a word that all of us are familiar with. Success. It's a word that makes you think of triumph and achievement. Success. A 7-letter word. Now let's talk about another 7-letter word. Failure. That's a word we're all familiar with as well, maybe for the wrong reasons. Failure makes me think about disappointments and setbacks. 2 7-letter words, 2 polar opposites. And yet, I think we can say that between these 2 7-letter words, there lies a profound connection. That your failures are like your successes, in that your failures are gifts that are waiting to be unlocked and embraced in all of its glory. Confusing, isn't it? Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Aamir Renzy Jamal, and join me as I help myself unlock the gift of failure. To get my point across, let me start off with a few examples. And I'll start off with something that's close to my heart. It just happened last year. When I found out that I wasn't going to go to the uni of my choice, I was heartbroken. I felt that my life was coming to a screeching halt, and I just felt like all my goals and aspirations, my hopes and my dreams, they just felt like they were circling the drain. I thought that joining a local college as opposed to going abroad was a poor second choice on my part. Little did I know then that now I would be thriving over here academically. I would be strengthening my familial connections with my parents, my grandparents, and my cousins. And I would also be gaining access to internship opportunities. Opportunities that would have not been made available had I not faced that failure. Now, lest one may think that this logic only applies to personal experiences, let's go global for a second now. Take social media, for example. Previously, when 2 people were separated, they had no means of bridging the physical gap that separated them. Now, with the click of a button, my friend sitting in London can video call her mom sitting here in Dubai. Before, 2 people that were separated continents apart, the only way they could meet each other was through a lengthy airplane flight. But now, it's but a Zoom call away. An obvious success, right? But then wait, if it is such a success, then why is this success being described as the bane? The bane impeding human interaction? Wouldn't you agree that now we live in a time where one would rather just make a phone call than drop in for a visit, where one would rather send a message than make that phone call, where one would rather just send a thumbs up than send that message? Progressively, with social media, human interaction is becoming more and more digitalized. Now is when I ask myself this question. While we were unlocking the gift, the failure in the lack of physical interactions, do we choose to see the obvious success it brought in with easy communication? It's all about the perspective. Now let me provide you with another interesting perspective. Let's move on to a topic we all love to hate. Short form videos. Videos that are mere 30 seconds to a minute long. Videos that have reduced the attention span of previous generations from hours to mere minutes, if not seconds. Videos that are hyper-stimulating. Videos that have a general lack on the restriction of the content they produce. I'm like 5 minutes into my speech and I hope I've not lost half your attention already. An obvious failure, right? But then wait, during the pandemic, weren't these exact videos that got us out of it? They provided travel updates, hourly info, medical requirements, all spread at lightning speeds just because of this. So isn't that a success? But then wait, if it is a success, then why are the very creators of these tech platforms coming out and saying they don't want to use it? They want to limit their time spent on it, and they want to restrict their kids from using it. Do they in fact see it as a failure within their success? Who knows? But I think it's safe to say that we shouldn't consider failure as an entity by itself, but rather accommodate for it to have aspects of success within it. And now, I guess, to conclude, I'll leave you with a few lines. Today's failure is tomorrow's success. For every apparent failure that you do face, there is a success. And the opposite holds true as well. So the next time you do face a failure, don't beat yourself up. Allow yourself the luxury and understand that there's a success that's waiting just around the corner. It's all about the perspective. Thank you.